Hey, it's Sammy on Friday, July 11th. Today we were in a really range-bound market, all right, but we still were able to pull 282 points out of the market for over $7,000. I'm going to show you in this video my favorite free, the best tools that I use that are absolutely free, where I lock price, where I trail my stops, things like that. All right, you ready? Buckle in, here we go. All right, in this trade, I'm using this green line, which is support. So we're coming up under support. We're hitting that red line, which is deviation 1. That's from VWAP and from pivot support and resistance. Also, you see where I have VAL, that's value area low. So that's part of the session volume profile. These are statistically significant levels of price, which means when I'm using short time frame data, I know the market's not going to go very far at these significant levels. I lock in profits like this. This trade's pre-market, we're going to lock in 25 points. There's that VPOC, that's from our session volume profile. We are punching through the value area low. We're punching through that green line and that red line, which are that support and that deviation. These are free tools on TradingView, session volume profile, pivots, and VWAP. All right, you got to turn the deviation bands on. You can see now we're going to break through. We only got short time frame data, so we're going to trail. Now the reason we trail is because we probably don't have enough data to go all the way down to that target. So we're going to lock in 17 points. You can see now we're right back to that value area low. The market pulled back up. I have a trend line now. I'm just using a common trend line. I'm breaking through value area low because I have short time frame data. Now, really what we're going to be careful of is because we're only working with short time frame data, we're going to move that stop loss into a break-even position. In this case, we're going to have a +2 on this trade because we just don't have enough data to move the trade all the way through, okay? The opportunity is still there, so we take each trade, but we protect the trades when we are pre-market. This is another example right here. This was a lot of price action at the open. We took the short because we had data just for a few seconds and it disappeared. So we're going to protect that trade with all of our might and we'll take another break even. That's okay. We look for the next opportunity. We can see now we're still here right around the open. We've got VPOC, we got the value area low. Support is right above us, that green line. We're breaking deviation 1 as our short time frame data goes. We take the trade, we're heading down towards the overnight low where it says ONL. We're going right below that. Let's see how far we make it. Now we're hitting the 0 Fibonacci. That is yesterday's low of day. So we're gonna trail dramatically, very aggressively for 42 points. Now you can see we got more data coming. We're hitting this overnight low. We're hitting yesterday's low, the 0 Fibonacci. We broke through value area. We're taking another trade here. This trade, unfortunately, it moved so fast. I didn't get a chance to drag my stop loss down or trail. We're gonna end up with a break even, and that's okay. Notice I just shifted my value area low down. We're still trying to get through that overnight low. Price is really choppy this morning, as you can see from the way it's moving. We got plenty of data now though, so we're going to take this trade and try to rip down through that yellow line, which is the second deviation on VWAP. As I hit that band, I'm going to trail aggressively because of the way price is moving, and we're going to lock in 41 points on this trade. All right, so we bounced right off of that deviation 2. You can see these are free tools. That is the VWAP with the deviation bands turned on. It's all statistical and mathematically driven. We are reversing. We're going back up through now from value area low, trying to work our way up to that pink line, which is actually VWAP. We are hitting S1 from the bottom. So we're gonna trail very aggressively. We're gonna lock in 54 points. I have my take profit probably way too far up at the value area high. We're coming off of VPOC and support is holding. So I have my stop loss just below support 1. That's pivot support and resistance indicator free. All right, we're using short time frame data. It's gonna grow. We're trying to pop up through VWAP, the 23.6. Let's see what happens. So you can see I probably should have had my take 30, but we're gonna get out here with 20 points as we trail through VWAP. Now this is our signature soda reversal. Look at the 23.6 Fibonacci level, okay? We're breaking our trend line, okay? Our data flipped over so we can read our way into this. We're coming short through here, and we're gonna also trail this as we stumble down through VPOC and support. As we hit these critical levels, notice we're gonna trail down to that area of interest, that VPOC, that session volume profile. VPOC's a tipping point, it's a high volume node, so we're gonna lock in any profits we can there for plus 21. Now we're selling off of the open. See where I have the open? That's 930's print. We're coming through what I've identified as a volume ledge, that short break right there. It's also deviation 1. Value area is down below. The overnight low is down below. So let's see how we handle those prices. VAL, value area low. I should have locked there when I had 30 points. I could have manually locked. Now I'm trailing and I'm only going to end up with 20 points. This is a free tool, session volume profile. I took off for a bit now. This is the new 12 o'clock bar. This is very significant because our high time frame data is holding. Our short time frame data is rolling over. Everything is firing as we break through this short level, which is value area low and overnight low. Those are just lines I draw on my chart because I know how much significance they hold. Look at all of the trades we've taken today. They've all stopped right where we planned. We've trailed our stops. That's why we win consistently. We're not trying to take these giant runs. We're taking what the market will give us. Like this, we trail down, hit 41 points on this move.